Are they hearing Michael from his AirPods?
You still hear literally nothing. Because I was testing myself.
Mi sentite? Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Can you? Prova, prova. I'm working on getting the audio going. Can you guys hear me? In the chat, everybody can hear me. Amazing. Appreciate it. So yeah, we are here at the Derby of Dragons. We're here ready for, you see the ultras piling in to the Terminio section. Everybody is getting ready. The players are ready. I spoke to some players and the coach before. They said that they're just going to keep doing what they've been doing over the last few games because it's been working. It's a totally different energy than earlier. We played the first derby, was the second game of the season. We were a bit newer of a squad together, had some injuries as well already. Now we think the squad is ready to take it on, so we're expecting a big game. E ci siamo, raga. Ho detto che ho parlato con la squadra Terminio e il mister dicono che fanno la stessa cosa che hanno fatto in questi le ultime partite perché sta funzionando. Allora adesso proviamo di cambiare la storia della prima derby e proviamo di vincere oggi, continuiamo il nostro streak. Ci siamo, raga. Get ready, we are just minutes away from kickoff, pochi minuti dall'inizio della partita. Ultimi stretching e warm-ups dai giocatori. Make sure if you're watching from around the world to let us know where you're watching from in the group chat. I'll definitely take a look now too. Oh, I see as well that the Ultras group chat as well. Grazie Alessandro Furno che ha detto tutto. Alan anche, grazie. Thank you for the help with those audio issues as well. I see Tom Volpe there in the chat. Parente di Davide. Ci siamo, raga. Let's check out the YouTube chat. Getting in there now. Dan from Iowa. Awesome. Said you just became a member as well. Welcome, Dan. Is that Dennis? I think so. I see Texas in there. Amazing, amazing. Jared. Hey. Michael Rotnick. I see all of you guys in the chat. Incredible. Via Pennetti Volturara. Super Conte. Sergio. Amazing, amazing. It's great to see all of you guys in the chat. You guys can see as well in the table, technically, since I can't remember, I think it might have been Taurasi that won yesterday, that they're a game ahead of us. So you can see now it does look like we are in third place now, but if we do win this game, we will be returning back to second place. Vedi la classifica adesso. Se vinciamo oggi torniamo al secondo posto nella classifica. In queste ultime partite i ragazzi sto giocando con una forza che non abbiamo mai visto, segnando più gol anche che abbiamo mai visto, e cerchiamo di continuare questa oggi. Vedo il presidente Eugenio Nardiello sul campo. Alfonso Barollo. And we see now the players going back into the locker room for the final minutes as we expect the match to begin in the next 5 minutes. We also, just like Derby Energy, you might have seen there are the Carabinieri here today, just to make sure things kick off smoothly. Tensions can't always be high in a derby, and so they have been sent out to just kind of keep an eye on things, make sure things go smooth. Hey, there we go. All right. So yeah, we're here. Just checking out the chat one more time, but we appreciate all of you for following. Grazie a tutti I nostri sponsors, perché senza i sponsors non possiamo fare tutto quello che facciamo per tutti. E ringraziamo sempre a tutti gli ultras che sono arrivati proprio allo stadio oggi. Siete i più forti e il 12° uomo, diciamo, della squadra. It's a beautiful thing to see all of the different players. And speaking of one of our sponsors, right here we've got Luigi, the owner of Bufoli. Bello, che dici? Uno dei nostri grandi sponsors. Tutti andate a mangiare ai Bufoli. Bufoli, una grande pizza, the best pizza that you can have. And so everybody shows up to support the squad here. Incredible. And as I was saying, you've got ce l'abbiamo anche oggi i carabinieri per far sicuro che mantenere la sicurezza, però io penso che oggi sarà una bella partita di calcio. Speriamo per il bene e che tutti fanno adulti senza far creature. Ci sta, raga. Fra 5 minuti inizia il derby del Dragone. È vero. We can see more and more fans piling in. Everybody was grabbing a beer or drink before the game. We've got a good amount of fans here today. Incredible turnout as we get ready for the match. It's been awesome to see. I see Eric in the FCG group chat as well. Incredible. What a turnout already on the live stream. I see you guys are already up at 30 before even the start of the match. Absolutely incredible. Here we've got Salvatore. Salvatore, sei pronto per il derby?
No.
Intervista?
No, dopo.
Ah, no intervista. Troppo ansia, ha detto per il derby. We have our head of the Ultras here, Salvatore, said no pre-game interview today. Too much anxiety, so maybe afterwards. But we are ready. Incredible, folks. We're ready for the match. I hope you guys are ready wherever if you're on the East Coast, having some good breakfast, having a nice espresso, cappuccino. E se siete qua in Italia, spero che avete fatto un bello pranzo. E se non siete qua allo stadio, bello sul divano, come lo so già che Alessandro Furno, che sta al nord, già sta bene. Forse ha fatto una bella pasta oggi. Gli Ultras arrivano. Incredibile. Antonio Di Feo nel chat. Ciao. Chiara. Yes, in diretta. Qui, hello. Ci vediamo fra poco, Enya, porta i striscioni, quelli che ci mancano. Ci sono più che abbiamo scordato nella macchina di Enya. Qualcuno manda un messaggio. Dilla, portalo allo stadio. Grazie. You can see the kids at the bottom, the academy, some of the academy players here ready up at the front. They've got the energy to stand all match. Vediamo quanti. Siamo arrivati a 50, mi dicono che siamo arrivati a 50, 50 people already live, incredible, wow, unbelievable. This is beautiful. Let's see if there's any scores from around the league as well that I can share with you guys. Right from Tutto Campo, you know, it looks like Conza has scored against Torella dei Lombardi, 1-0 per Conza adesso. Rocchetta gioca contra Lioni, 0-0, 0-0. Taurasi beat Boca yesterday, 2-1. Gesualdo tied Ariano Accadia, 1-1. Socrates 1-0 against Invisibili. So as I look at the standings again now here, of course it shows now that with Conza in the lead, they have 31 points. If we win today, we'll have 33. That'll technically, again, put us in first place, depending on what happens with the Sant'Andrea game. They're playing a team that's towards the bottom of the table, so they're likely to pick up their 3 points as well. But in Seconda Categoria football, anything is possible, right? So they could end up tying or losing today, in which case then, you know, we're all here as well. But, you know, it's amazing to see how many people are already showing up. Forza Terminio, says Eric, dice Eric nel chat. I giocatori entrano nel campo adesso, stanno per arrivare. Incredible, incredible. The energy here is big. Bello, questissimo. Tutto a posto.
Oh, salva tu. Ciao, bien.
Facciamo vedere la diretta. Facciamo vedere la diretta. Forza, see the Ultras bringing out their signs today. Forza Terminio, Polisportiva Terminio Academy. Incredibile. Forza, sempre. Incredible, incredible. And you can see, it looks like the sporting players now wearing green jerseys today. We see Ottavio Monsione è arrivato con a boostare fun things. Bravo Otta!
Enrico, ancora ti arriva.
Grande Ottavio. Ottavio bringing some extra things for the fans today. Showing up with some horns. We're really going to bring the noise today and have everybody out here, you know, having a good time. Che si dice? Tutto a posto? Ci siamo, raga. Siamo pronti, siamo carichi per tutto. Sì, potete usare, sì. Ciao, che dici? Tutto a posto? Sì. Our Dragons still in the locker room now. The horns are getting ready to go. The players are ready. As now I'm taking a look down at the locker room. I nostri draghi adesso vengono sul campo. Michael, i draghi arrivano. Telling to the cameraman to see. We see Simone Volpe is going to be starting today. We see Orazio Pascolo. Amazing the squad that we have out there today. Antonio Girone shaking hands already with the other team. Everybody coming together. Remember that These are friends, cousins, co-workers. So the passion gets high once the game starts, but always we are here to bring Volturara calcio avanti, ahead. Ho detto che i ragazzi mo danno un mano perché sempre sul campo siamo qua per vincere, però siamo anche sempre per portare più calcio a Volturare il Pina nel nostro Vale dei Draghi. Allora speriamo per una bella partita oggi di passione e di goals. Ci siamo. Da pochi minuti inizia la partita, pochi minuti. In a few minutes we're getting started. You see il Leone. Here we go, the players come out onto the pitch. Look at the players lining up. Incredible, incredible. We are here, folks, ready for the Derby del Dragone, the Derby of Dragons. You see all of the incredible players. Bravi! A great starting lineup today here. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. The players shake hands. La partita comincia fra pochi minuti. Mo i nostri Terminio nei kit tributa Volturara, blu e bianco, e Sporting con i kit verde.
Sandri, che fai questo giubbino un vuoto?
First one out there, you see Antonio Girone. He is ready to lead the team. One of our leading scorers, I think our actual leading scorer this year. You see Michele Pedretta, Brian Munoz, I believe that's Daniele Gunzo. Dai ragazzi! Michele Pedretta, number 9. On the defensive line, you see Luca David Meo, Orazio Pascolo, Alessandro Pasquale, and Michele Vena playing left back today. And then you see Fabrizio Di Nunzio, Antonio Cerrone, and Mirko Il Leone. A 4-3-3 today, 4 in the back. As we know, we're also facing off against the league's leading scorer on Volturara, on Sporting. They're number 10, so he's the one to look out for today. And the game is underway. Here we go. Goal kick to Sporting Terminio. I mean, to Terminio. Sporting with the shot. Or actually going out for a corner kick, angolo per Sporting. Early action here, folks, with an early corner kick. Ball in, headed out by Michele Vena to safety. There's a throw in now too. The tension is high. You can feel it in the air. Every player with every touch, even in the stands here. Everybody's just waiting for the early action. As now Simone Volpe, who made his way down from Rome, as he does each weekend when he starts. Michele Pedretta adesso. Terminio. Michele Vena. Si trova Daniele Cunzo. Di nuovo Fabrizio per Luca David Meo. Orazio gets the ball up to Girone. Finds Girone, who is unable to find a teammate with the header. Ball up. Makes its way comfortably to Simone Volpe. And now Luca David Meo kicks the ball up to find Girone. He finds Girone, who gets the ball up, but again unable to find a teammate. Offsides called. Fuori gioco. The ref calling it back now. L'arbitro richiama per rifarlo. Here we go, free kick to Terminio. Michele Vena. Now to Brian Munoz. Back to Vena, who finds Fabrizio Denunzio. Vena. Alessandro Pasquale. Orazio. Trova Girone. Girone. Trova Cunzio. Prova di arrivare a Michele Pedretta. Fuori per Terminio.
Zucchino.
Throw in now. Luca David Meo. Aspetta l'altra palla. Finds Fabrizio. Fabrizio now. Back to Luca. Clever idea by Fabrizio there. As you can see, both stands are completely silent, just waiting for the first action to break. As now Terminio looks to... A nice shot by Vena. A good shot. You can hear the first shot from Terminio already getting... Ancora già il primo tiro. Già si sente un po' più i tifosi sui spalti. Tutti e due i spalti sono in ansia, diciamo, aspettando il primo azione, come va la partita. Si sente proprio. Cunzo. Up to Pedretta. Michele Pedretta. Michele Pedretta now. Foul called against Michele Pedretta. Some good early action. Here we go. As now Sporting on the attack. The cross finds nobody, and Vena able to put it out for a throw-in. Tiro per Michele Vena now. Not the best clearance, but the shot by Sporting well over the net. No worry for Simone Volpe. Luca David Meo finds Girone, who puts it up. Ball now out for another throw-in to Terminio. David Meo to Michele Pedretta. Pedretta for Munoz. Finds Munoz. Munoz with a nice move. The ball won by Luca, but now up to breakaway now. And the ball just out of bounds for a goal kick. Mirko Leone arguing for offsides. The fans now going crazy. You could see already it's erupted. The fans are here. I tifosi sono tutti svegliati adesso. L'azione è cominciata, raga. L'azione è cominciata. foul again against Michele Petretta. We can feel the tension rising as a free kick now to Sporting. Foul called against Sporting. Free kick per Terminio. We have both of the stands full here for our Dragons, for the Terminio Dragons. This is the first game all season that both stands are full. You don't see the pliable sitting at the bottom because you don't have a good view, but there's two full stands, the second halves of them full. It's a beautiful thing. Incredible attendance today. Throwing Michele Petretta now with the move over. Takes a quick shot up. Finds Girone, who's unable to. Clearance by Sporting. There's now the counter attack for Sporting. Cleared out by Bravo Ro! Cleared out by Orazio Pascolo. As now the throw-in for Sporting. Cleared out by Girone. Offsides called. Either way, the ball there cleared out, but already some early dangerous attacks from Sporting. You can see our defense might be having some flashbacks from the first derby. Hopefully they'll be able to shake it, but so far holding it down. A few dangerous moments. Good ball movement. Up to Fabrizio Denunzio now, who finds Kunzo. Daniele Kunzo lays it off for Munoz. Finds Michele Petretta. Michele Petretta! Offsides called. Somehow offsides called. Mirko is trying to argue it's not offsides. So now an offsides call. The bench for Terminio is going crazy. But an offside's called. Michele Petretta at least put it on net. First shot on net at least. Offsides or not. Ball makes its way comfortably to Simone Volpe. But you can see the hunger that we had. Now, of course, there's no VAR here. I'm only here too. Maybe you guys on the video saw it better, so it was tough for me to tell. Good header there by Kunzo. As now Petretta gives chase. Ball out now for a throw-in to Terminio. As Luca David Meo gets ready for the throw-in. Finds Kunzo. Back to Luca. The ball in. Finds the goalie, who calls for it. Tries to get the ball off quickly, but Terminio quick on the defensive press. Ciao, ciao. As now Orazio locking down the leading scorer on the league. Well defended. Bravo, Ro! Now the attack continues. Big shot from number 10. Makes its way over. but you can hear the away or the home fans, since technically Sporting is home today. There is a chill in the air, but I don't think anybody can feel it. I think everyone is sweating right now. We have a live match. Still 0-0 early on. As Mirko now finds Munoz, who finds Fabrizio. Fabrizio gets the ball to Luca David Mea, who finds Petretta. The ball gets to Petretta. Ooh, no foul called. As now the counter attack. Offsides called against Sporting. The horns are loud today, folks. I hope you could still hear me. It is a crazy atmosphere. It's a beautiful. That's Giornata with the nice move. Girone now with the cross. Finds Brian Munoz with the shot. Saved. Bravo! A nice cross and shot by Girone and Munoz. A connection we looking out for. As a nice stop there by Vena, but retained by Sporting. Fuori per Terminio. Simone Volpe con calma prende il pallone. Luca David Mea. Simone Volpe with the clearance. Dangerous pass back, but worked out. As now the ball makes its way to Michele Vena. As now Fabrizio Denunzio makes his way up the field. Finds Brian Munoz. Munoz now gets it up to Petretta, but intercepted. As Mirko now with a hard tackle, but legal tackle. Why they call him Il Leone. Si fa ricordare perché si chiama Il Leone. Michele Vena. Preso la palla, Michele Vena. Per Petretta. Michele Petretta prova di arrivare, angolo per Terminio. Angolo, corner kick Terminio. Petretta leaves the... Adesso Brian Munoz prepara per l'angolo. Con Mirko, Girone, Kunzo, Vena aspettando. Ball in. By the goalie. No, Girone! Save, what a save by the goalie. Incredible shot by Girone. Now the ball out for another angolo. Un altro angolo. Che tira di Girone. I draghi sono per la porta. Brian Munoz prepara per un altro angolo. Another corner from Munoz now. Ball in. Arriva nelle mani della portiere. Il portiere. Luca with a big defense. Throw in given to Sporting. Finds Leone. Unable to maintain though. Great clearance there by Orazio. Bravo Ora! Pressing now continues from the Dragons. Although both teams are the Dragons, so it's hard to But I guess there is a good pressing going from both teams as the ball stolen by Munoz and then no foul called. Makes its way all the way to Simone Volpe, who finds Fabrizio Denunzio comfortable bringing the ball out of the back. A veteran. Comfortable turns, good moves, bravo. Bravo Fabrizio. Arriva per me. Makes its way to the goalie. The Sporting goalie definitely given some early work today. As the ball out for another throw-in to Terminio. Tutti aspettano il primo gol. Tutti aspettano il primo gol. Chi segna prima? Speriamo i nostri draghi. Luca, David Meo, up to Kunzo, who finds Munoz! Munoz! Oh, just outside. Wow. Bravo, Brian! Bravo! Incredible play by the Dragons there, just wide. Here we go. The action is here. We are knocking on the door, folks. Sporting now on the attack. Well defended, out for a throw-in. Big block to prevent the dangerous cross. Cross in. Simone Volpe hits it out. And now we're back on the attack. Ball stolen. Ball stolen. The counter-attack now for Terminio. He finds Munoz. Can Munoz get there? Munoz gets there and wins the throw. Bravo, Brian Munoz. Bravo. Wins the throw-in on the counter. Smart move. Don't give the ball away. Stiamo giocando intelligente oggi, raga. Controllato. La difesa. Centrocampo, attaccanti, tutti. Continued attempt. Throw in now for Sporting. As now Munoz finds Petretta. We have the ultra singer. Ole, 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 Terminio, Terminio. The kids are screaming over here. They're ready. They can feel it. They can feel that our players are knocking on the door. Si sente i ragazzi della Sportiva Terminio Academy già cantando qua. Ole, ole. I ragazzi di Volturara tifano Terminio. Bravo. Foul called against Terminio, contro Terminio. Adesso Sporting. Man open. Attack. No. Shot. And that's a goal for Sporting. 1-0 to Sporting. With the shot into the top corner of the net. You see, the first goal does go to Sporting. 1-0. Non fa niente, raga! As now, you can hear gli spalti dello Sporting urlano. Però gli spalti del Terminio dicono ai ragazzi non fa niente, non fa niente, continuate, continuate. All right, so it's 1-0 Sporting. Let's see if we can answer quickly. Ball goes up to Girone. Girone. Back to Girone. Cleared by Simone Volpi. Finds Munoz. Munoz now fouled. A hard foul on Munoz there. Mirko Leone having a word. And now Fabrizio as well. Tensions are high already, as you can see. A yellow issued to Fabrizio Denunzio for the push there. Trying to defend the player.
Fabri!
Mirko wearing the captain's armband, asking how only our player got given the yellow, but Fabrizio more word with the referee. As now free kick to Terminio. Tensions are high. Fabrizio Denunzio per Terminio. Cleared out. Oh, and saved by the goalie. Header in from Kunzo. Cross field by Sporting. Dangerous ball up. Foul given. Dangerous position for a foul. We know the guy taking the free kick is the leading scorer in the league with 15 goals. So we know, we'll hope the Wall and Simone Volpi can do their job. Here we go. Look for a big counter and a big save. Free kick, Sporting. Goal by the other team, Sporting. 2-0 to Sporting. And it's now a big goal by the other, but 2-0 to Sporting. And now we continue.
Dai raga! Andate! Non è niente, dai!
As now the Dragons will look to do what we can to recover from the 2-0 deficit. There's a big hit against Girone. This big collision. Looks like Girone took one to the back there. And now asking for some medical attention to come out. Girone bringing some water. As now Girone making his way up after taking the hard hit. Referee telling him to make his way to the sidelines now too. As now a free kick to Terminio, and the energy, you can tell. It's a rough derby, folks. 2-0, our first time down this much in a long time. But the game is not over. La partita non è finita ancora, raga. Possiamo anche segnare 3 gol oggi. Free kick, Terminio. Vena. Mirko Leone finds Fabrizio Denunzio. Up to Girone. Girone. Petretta wins the ball back. Dispossessed again. As the play continues. Fabrizio Denunzio finds Girone. Girone dispossessed and a foul given to Sporting. There's now a free kick to Sporting. Simone Volpe now. And again, neither of those goals can really put any blame on Simone Volpe. Really tough. Both in the top corners. As our players unable to now fully stop. Nice move by Michele Vena there. Get the ball up. Makes its way to Petretta. Michele Petretta now tries to find Kunso. Alessandro Pasquale with a nice jump. Shot in, deflected. As now Girone tips it to get a little further out. Girone defending. Ball goes out for a goal kick to Terminio. You can see a bit of demoralization on some of the players' faces, but I already know if they can get 1 goal back now before the half, they'll be right back in it. Sappiamo già che se possono fare almeno un gol, cambia tutta la partita. As it looks like 2 players down for Sporting. Now that's 2 of our defensive midfielders with yellows today. We see both players getting up as we get ready for the free kick by Sporting. Remember, we stay in here supporting our Dragons regardless of the scoreline. So, appreciate everybody for continuing to support, staying on the live stream and all. You see the horns are still going. The kids have not been demoralized. So let's hope the players can maintain the same spirit here as we look to defend the free kick. Quick goal kick taken as Luca David Mayo now sends the ball up to find Petretta. Finds Girone. Cleared out. Throw in to Sporting as they'll take their time. Free kick called. Vai, Luca. Luca David Mayo for the throw. Switch field. Ball up. Luca David Mayo coming up to charge, gets beaten, but ball goes out. Throw in to Terminio. Good force out by Luca David Mayo. Ball up. Finds Petretta. Michele Petretta with the shot. Comfortably saved. But you can hear the Terminio supporters still trying to give some sort of support to the team. Nothing called there. As Girone gets the ball on the wing. Antonio Girone finds Munoz. Munoz now. Munoz. Brian gets the ball in, but it makes its way to the goalie. Good cross, though, from Brian Munoz to create some action. It appears the... Oh. Does appear we're not winning the 50-50 battles the way that we normally do. I think you can see the nice attempt from the league's leading scorer. Simone Volpe telling his defenders to go up. Dispossessed. Fabrizio D'Inunzio now earning the free kick. Another foul.
Arbitro!
Il Leone asking why no cards have been issued yet for the other team. But you could tell our players have not given up yet. They are definitely still in it. I nostri ragazzi ancora provano di trovare un modo di mettere il pallone in porta, però non si molla mai. Continuiamo. Makes its way to Brian Munoz. Munoz. Dispossessed. Leone. Girone giving chase. Dangerous ball up, but out of bounds. Nope, not ruled. But Michele Vene puts the ball up to find Kunso.
Vai Cerro, vai Cerro.
Ball up now, Fabrizio De Nunzio making his way up the field. Looks to find Kunso. Munoz now.
Punizione a favore. Ci sta, ci sta.
Sporting player having words with the ref about the foul call, but they're saying Brian got there first and then he was fouled. So now a free kick to Terminio in a dangerous position. Free kick, Munoz. Oh, almost finds Kunso, but just put out for a corner kick. A nice free kick there to try to find the players. Quick kick. Finds Munoz again. Munoz puts a cross in. Finds Girone, who cannot put it in the back of the net. But again, some attacking plays. We do need to find a way to put it in the back of the net, though. As I'll take a look at the... Cleared out by Luca. A foul called somehow against Luca Davidmeo on that cross potentially. Player's not sure what was called there, but we see all 77 or 60 of you now watching on the live stream. Free kick to Sporting. As now, counter-attack. With 6 minutes left, roughly, plus stoppage time in the half, will the Terminio Dragons be able to find a goal to cut the lead in half? Vena. Mirko. A header back to Simone Volpe. Right now with 5 roughly minutes to go. Can our Dragons get us a goal before the half? The ball up to find Girone. Makes its way, eventually gets the ball. The ball unable to find its way to our players. The link-up play today is not quite the same. We know the formation is a bit different.
Ci stanno, Lu, ci stanno.
As Volpe again telling his players to go up. As now reset by the defense again. As Fabrizio De Nunzio looks for a way to get through the midfield with Mirko and Leone. They find Luca Davidmeo on the wing. Reset again. Trying to find a hole. Finds Vena on the wing. Vena puts the ball up to try to find Petretta ball out for a throw in as we move up the field. Could this be it? Sarà questo? Vediamo se possiamo segnare adesso. Vena. Petretta. Michele Petretta. Ball in. Girone! Unable to get the header. You know he'll be disappointed with that one, as he has lately been much more accurate with the header, but a great attempt in. If the team is unable to score before half, we will see what potentially the mister, what changes we may see coming from the locker room. As now, Luca David Mayo finds Girone. A good ball up the field. Girone makes his way up the field, puts the cross in, finds Moon, finds... Hey! Golazo! Golazo Terminio! Golazo! I Draghi mettono uno! Here we go, folks. We got our goal. Bravi.
Bravi! Vai! No! Sì! Forza Terminio! Vai!
Wow, and just like that, you can hear the crowd here, the Terminio stands going nuts. We've got our goal before half, 2-1. It's still anybody's game, folks. It's anybody's game. Siamo 2-1. È ancora una partita. Ragazzi, ci siamo. Prima del mezzo tempo hanno fatto il gol, mo vediamo se possiamo fare un altro. Mirko, Leone. Foul called against Sporting. As now a free kick to Fabrizio. Quickly taken. Finds Vena. Michele Vena. Vena now with the moves. Michele Vena. Ball in. Defended. Mirko Leone. Unable to, but a great. You could hear the fans are going nuts here. The Terminio stands are thrilled. It's a derby, folks. And hey, we lost the last one 3-0, so we're already doing better than the first derby. Unbelievable, guys, unbelievable. What a goal. As Munoz now. Brian Munoz makes it past the defender. Finds Kunzo, who's unable to control. And now the counter by Sporting. Offsides called.
Bravo! Visto giallo, arbitro!
And a yellow card now, potentially, for the reaction. No. You can see the Terminio stands. And now, some complaints coming from both teams again. We got to give credit to the referee, regardless of whether we like the calls or not, because the tension in a derby in lower leagues is unbelievable. Nice move. Ball in. Brian again. And that's halftime, folks. 2-1.
Bravi Terminio!
All right, and that's halftime. Wow, folks, what a half. As you can see, the stands are packed here. As you can see, everybody. Even the Terminio fans are still ready. It might be 2-1 for the other team, but that last goal really saved the energy of the match, folks. We know that the tensions were already high. As we said, you could cut a knife with it. But getting that goal really woke up the fans again, and it really made it a game. We want to give everybody credit on the field as well for getting to the halftime. I don't think we made it quite to halftime last time before the ref had to stop the match for a bit. So ringraziamo a tutti i giocatori che giocano bene, diciamo, e i gol che hanno fatto il Sporting, non possiamo dire niente, erano belli gol, bei gol, erano così, però anche il nostro abbiamo fatto il gol alla fine e mo nel secondo tempo proviamo di trovare un altro modo di segnare 2 volte, 3-2, vogliamo finire per noi, diciamo. Difficile, diciamo. It might be difficult, but I think we can pull it off, you know, with a 3-2 victory. Now, the fans here are figuring out what to do at the halftime. Everyone's going to the bar for a drink, to hang out, to get a beer. And now we're here. You could catch the highlights of the first half. I think it might be too tense for anyone to get a halftime interview in today. But we've got half of Volturara is probably here right now. Ce l'abbiamo metà di Volturara qua allo stadio oggi. È una bella cosa sempre quando possiamo giocare un derby così. Siamo in diretta.
Un abbraccio a tutti i nostri tifosi.
Pardon the language. Oui, hello. We've got, you know, some clever Italians. At least only the English constituency probably understood that one. But yeah, we've got it. What a match, man! The energy here is great, regardless of the scoreline. It's a beautiful day for some football, especially after all of the, you know, different times of freezing rain and snow over the last. It's a little warmer. It's not warm, but you know, not exactly freezing out here today. So we've got a lot of fans. The players, you know, we'll see, like we said, what will the mister do a mezzo tempo, che fa il mister, se fa qualche cambio o no. Io penso che stiamo giocando bene, diciamo, siamo avanzati vicino alla porta, può essere anche 3-2 per noi adesso, allora perché come stiamo giocando, e allora io penso che se continuiamo a giocare come giochiamo può essere anche che vinciamo. I saw in the group chat some people were saying, you know, it could have been an offsides call. Of course, once again, we couldn't blame the ref for certain things because it's hard to ref at this level. You know, we really appreciate that, and that same call could happen to us too, right? In both ways. So we can't be happy when it happens to us and sad when it happens to them, but we can acknowledge that that's a part of what playing at in Seconda Categoria means. We see. Thank you. Asked if see, the beautiful thing about our ultras is that they are considerate as well. They're going to get a beer and asked if I would like one as well, and I'm honestly not even that big of a beer guy, but today I think I might need one. With the tensions that are happening, and I'm sure you guys feel the same energy sulla diretta. Sentite la stessa tensione che ci sta qua, però meno male abbiamo segnato, allora già andiamo meglio. È il primo derby dove è finito 3-0 per loro. So now you can I want to send you the highlights, but most of the highlights are them scoring, so non lo so se neanche vale andare ai highlights. Però ci siamo, raga, ci siamo. Ok, allora ringraziamo sempre ai nostri sponsors di nuovo. Perfect. Thank you to our sponsors. Now we'll send you over to the highlights. venire a me, mo parlo con il chat, dal chat. No, tu, audio, test. Okay, we're getting ready for the second half. I'm taking, as you see the players coming out, I'm taking a look at the chat now as well. I see, again, Silvana, Eric, Marco Fiume, Daniel and Dawn, Karaya, QWERTY. Again, yeah, matter of time, we gotta make it happen. Exactly, Maria De Feo, David DeRico, Betty Paez, Vamos Terminio. Exactly. The second half is coming, and I know the group chat and the football club group chat has been hectic too. Incredible, just catching up on it now. And yeah, I saw somebody saying, I forgot who it was that saying that the much faster pace, than the other games. That might have been you, Dan. Definitely, you could tell nobody wants to lose the ball today. I see Nate, Adam, Alexander, Alessandro, hysterical in the football club group chat. If you haven't joined football club group yet, make sure you do. Become a member. Join our global community. Se non avete già diventato un socio a Football Club Group, oggi è un giorno perfetto. Ce l'abbiamo soci tra 12 paesi nel mondo, 4 continenti, tanto Europa, però anche Stati Uniti, Canada, Brasile, Australia. Siamo un club locale di comunità, fatto della comunità qua, col supporto da tifosi da tutto il mondo. Questo bel progetto per portare il calcio alle gente, al popolo, perché sappiamo adesso con tutte il Champions League, Serie A, sarà anche difficile per una famiglia andare a vedere una partita, per tante in questo mondo che costa troppo e è quasi diventato un gioco per i miliardi, e noi stiamo provando di riportare il nostro calcio al popolo con questo progetto, cominciando con Terminio. E è stata una gioia veramente della vita di fare questo progetto con questi ragazzi e questo paese che è già un grande posto nel mio cuore. Allora ringraziamo a tutti che supportano questo progetto e i nostri ragazzi. Sempre avanti per Volturara. All right, folks, as I was saying, if you haven't joined the football club group yet, today is a perfect day to join. This project is something that has felt so good for us to be able to bring this local community together with our global community. We have members in 12 countries across, I think, 4 continents already. And to be able to keep a team so local still while having a global support system in the format that we have it, right? Because of course there's been tons of times where outsiders will come in and try to buy a club, but what they'll do is then it's usually a multimillionaire or a billionaire. They'll completely disregard what the community wants and try to enrich themselves and gain profits. But for us, it's really about keeping the club community focused, making sure the community is always at the center as we continue to ensure excellence on the pitch. And so for us, it's been about bringing the game back to the people in a world where going to see a Champions League match or a Serie A Premier League match many families might be priced out. We're thankful that we still have this type of football that exists, and so supporting lower league football where families can come here and watch a game for free is critical. And so we're really grateful to be able to have this opportunity here as well. It's a beautiful thing. Seconda Categoria calcio, quasi il calcio più importante, diciamo, perché è una cosa che tutta una famiglia può, tutta una comunità può venire insieme e sopportare le loro squadre. E noi siamo orgogliosi di stare una parte di questa missione, di avanzare il calcio a questo livello. We see the players, adesso i ragazzi tornano al campo e stiamo preparando per il secondo tempo. It is time for the second half, folks, as the players are now back onto the pitch. As we can see, everybody's ready. The ultras coming back from getting their beers and snacks. Mine being delivered. Cheers. Salute. Salute. And the game, the second half is underway. Here we go, folks. It is time for the second half of play. Petretta. One back by Terminio. Comfortably back to Simone Volpe. Now you'll see our Terminio Dragons going from right to left, towards the left side. It's Girone with the header. Finds Petretta, makes its way. Petretta with the shot. Saved, but first shot on target goes to our Terminio Dragons. Petretta comincia con l'energia. Si vede che vuole segnare Michele Petretta oggi. Si vede. As now the throw-in being taken by Michele Vena. Vena. Ball goes out for a Terminio throw-in. Michele Vena. Brian Munoz gives chase. Closes down. As you can see, our press working a little differently now. As Kunzo now fouled from the back. Not sure if the foul will be called or given, but hit hard from the back. Looks like in some pain there. Kunzo hopefully is all right. As you can see on the touchline as well, Marino De Pucci warming up. One of our other leading goal scorers. The youngin getting ready with his orange boots. Just in case. We're likely to see him later on in the match. As now it appears potentially took a hit to the face, incidental. Fabrizio Di Nunzio going over to say, make sure he's all right. Looks like the game will go back underway. Again, it is 2 goals for Sporting, 1 for Terminio, as both squads from Volturara in the Derby del Dragone, the Derby of Dragons. Un po' di storia di Volturara, un drago a 3 teste che rappresenta la storia di Volturara. E tutte e 2 delle squadre hanno preso il drago come per rappresentare la squadra. As now Petretta. Michele Petretta gets the cross in. Thwarted. But now, Brian Munoz. Munoz tries to cross it. Thwarted. As the ball makes its way back to Simone Volpe. As you can see, Sporting are also playing a little sitting back with the 2-1 lead, trying to protect the net. Foul called, però come spiegavo siamo due squadre qua per avanzare il calcio a Volturara e Irpina e è sempre bello vedere un derby. Another big shot from Jimmy on Sporting, saved by Simone Volpe. Not the best goal kick, but now gives chase. Luca David Meo with the throw-in, comfortably. As now looking to get out of the defense here. Finds Vena. Alessandro Pasquale. As the ball makes its way to Munoz. As it looks like an unfortunate shot to the midsection. Incidental, but a foul called. Does look like a bit of pain. No one likes to get hit in that area, I'll tell you that much. Un brutto posto per prendere una colpa. Speriamo tutto bene. Ah. Forse infortuno. We hope he's all right as the player. No, un grande dolore. È peccato, non vogliamo mai che un giocatore prende una colpa così, però non è fatto apposta. Speriamo che può alzare tutto bene. As he looks to make his way up. An injury, took a rough hit to the groin, it looks like, or potentially a muscle. As now walking off, luckily. Looks like maybe just a rough area to take a hit. But the horns are sounding again as the Terminio fans get ready for us to defend another free kick. Big save by Simone Volpe. Finds Orazio Pascolo. Gets the ball back to Alessandro Pasquale. He finds. Makes its way to Girone. And ends up landing at Brian Munoz. Munoz with a nice move. Finds Fabrizio Denunzio. Dispossessed. But quickly out to Vena now. Bravo. Who finds Mirko. Throw in to Michele Vena. To Terminio. Another player down, it looks like, with an injury. Or potentially the Terminio players are arguing that he went down to try to avoid the breakaway from Terminio. Michele Vena now for the throw-in. ball up now. Back to Vena. He finds Kunzo. A nice ball up. It actually gets to Petretta. Michele Petretta. Michele Petretta. Petretta. Ball in. Unable to find a teammate running in. And now the counter by Sporting. Thwarted. One. It's Terminio ball. Terminio ball. L'attenzione del primo tempo rimane. Diciamo, ogni giocatore ancora di nuovo sente un po' di pressione, diciamo. Vediamo chi può sopravvivere il pressone. Who's going to be able to overcome the pressure of the derby? Will it be able to be our Terminio Dragons? Can we score 2 more? As the ball gets its way to Kunzo. Daniele with time now. Finds Petretta. Petretta. Michele Petretta kicks the ball in. Makes its way for a throw-in. Terminio. In a dangerous position now to throw in. Michele Vena known to be able to get a long throw. Ball in. It gets to Petretta. Makes its way to the center. Kunzo. Cleared out. But back in. Brian won the ball. Brian aims at Giornata. Another throw in a dangerous position. The stadium is waiting for the next action to happen. Nobody wants to cheer too soon. Kunzo now. It's calling for something. It's a breakaway fourth. As Connect unable to put it on target. You hear the relief coming from the Terminio. I spalti del Terminio respirano di nuovo. Again on the attack. Big slide tackle, or big tackle by Alessandro Pasquale against the leading scorer. Big chase back by Michele Petretta. Bravo, Michele. Trap the ball, traps it, gets by the defender, clears it calmly for Michele Vena, who sends the ball up again to find Kunzo and Michele Petretta, but the ball makes its way all the way to the goalie. Petretta gives chase. And misjudged there, but comfortably goes by Simone Volpi. Il secondo tempo, già c'è l'azione, Vi ringraziamo di nuovo a tutti i nostri sponsors. Cristiano. Simone Volpe looks to, as we now see, Marino Repucci now substituted in to the match for Brian Munoz. Not sure if maybe suffering from an injury, but not. To see him take time, it does look like he might be heading to the locker room with an injury. Not the time we want to see that happening. As now continue. It will be tough to have the rest of this half without, I'm sure the minister was hoping to have both on at the same time. The Ryans here calling for a free kick called in another dangerous position. Sort of this looks like the position they scored in last time. We'll hope for better this time. But we'll hope that whatever injury we saw from Munoz is not a big one. As now, free kick for Sporting. Saved by Simone Volpe comfortably. It's thrown out now to Orazio Pascolo. Counter attack now again, but thwarted. As Luca Meo wins the throw in for Terminio. As we see now, Kunzo gives chase. Kunzo wins the ball. Kunzo now on the counter. Finds Petretta. Michele Petretta now. Goes in. Takes the shot. Michele Petretta again. Finds Girone. Girone shoots it wide. The crowd cannot believe it. Just missing the net.
Bravi raga! Andate!
That was a close one, folks. Girone cannot believe he ate that one. But the boys are knocking on the door. There's now Vena. Vena, ball out. As now you can see Sporting taking their time. Perhaps a bit of time wasting. Won by Vena. Michele Vena now. Tries to find Girone but mishit. And now Sporting again on the attack. Vena now able to win the throw-in. Punted up to find Girone. Was able to find Petretta. Petretta now fights for it with Kunzo. Fouled. Kunzo now. The fans go crazy here as a yellow card now issued for trying to block the continued play. We're now having word with the ref, Sporting's captain. But the fans here really appreciating giallo per Sporting. I spalti di Terminio apprezzano. Adesso Fabrizio di mettere un bel per i ragazzi. Vediamo se trova Girone, Kunzo e Pucci. Free kick, Terminio. The ball's in. Makes its way to Pucci, his first touch of the match. Marino now pressing with the fresh legs. Wins a throw-in for Terminio. Marino de Pucci. Hungry today, you can see. Throw-in now. Makes its way to Marino. Back to Van.
Buona!
The ball is in. Now a counter. Counter attack for Sporting. Can we thwart it? Ball wide of the net. Goal kick. Terminio. Goal kick. We can breathe again after another dangerous counter attack by Sporting. But we see Fabrizio now bringing the ball up the field. Fabrizio Denunzio, wondering where the midfield is. Asking, where is my midfield? I'm not sure exactly what. Oh, they're saying Michele Vena coming back from an injury, which does make sense. Why there was looked like there was a player missing here in the back. Ball crossed over, but intercepted. Now dangerous position here. Oh, makes its way across the whole goal. Finding nobody, getting its way now up to Repucci. Marino, foul. The fans calling for, as you can hear the fans around me calling for a card. As now El Leone goes for the, no, it'll be left for Fabrizio Denunzio to take the free kick. Makes its way up to Repucci. Another foul. Ma fischiate. Oh! Punzo. In the box now. Confusion. A bit of controversy here, as it did appear the ref blew his whistle. But now a yellow card given to a necessary stoppage there. Professional foul, unfortunately, on the counter. A bit of confusion there on the field before. Oh, entra Giuseppe Mainenti, sostituzione per Terminio. Per Michele Vena. No, Michele Vena is still there. Oh, it might have been taking out somebody with, taking out Orazio now that he has picked up the yellow. A great game by Orazio, though, overall. Entra Giuseppe Mainenti. Free kick in. Dangerous, but across and goes out for a goal kick. We are now continuing to try to make our way down the field. And unable to. As Petretta wins it back though and gets it to Alessandro, who finds Girone. Girone now able to get it off to Fabrizio. Fabrizio finds Repucci. Repucci. Marino. Marino Repucci. Marino Repucci. Oh, just wide of the net.
Bravo Marino!
They got this, folks. You could hear the crowd cheering on for Marino, willing him towards the goal. It was only a yellow, Alan. I see it in the group chat. Appreciate if the, we have a lot of people here, so the signal might be a little lower, but we look like there is a foul now called again. The fans are not happy with that particular decision. But now another free kick to Sporting in a dangerous position. Only one player on the wall. It's a bit far out. Ball in. Kicked out, cleared, and cleared out. As now Patetta comes back to give chase. Giuseppe Magnetti clears it out. Finds Kunzo. Ball now goes up. Marino Repucci gives chase. Repucci now makes his way down. Marino Repucci. Crossed in. And a throw in for Terminio. Won by Repucci. Giuseppe Magnetti now coming in to take the throw. As we know, a potential shoulder injury for Michele Vena, who's still on the pitch. Leone gets the ball across, and it makes its way to the goalie. Now we'll have to look out for the counter.
Tempo! Tempo!
As they call for time. Cleared it, kicked up. Great header by Alessandro. Gets its way to Cerrone. Who finds Repucci, who finds Kunzo. Kunzo now. Kunzo now. Kunzo. Oh, makes its way. Cerrone. Antonio Cerrone. Oh, saved. What a play. The crowd is going wild. The defender trying to complain about a foul, but it looks like he just sort of lost the 50-50 run there. If anything, if Kunzo went down, it might have been a foul. So, but a handshake there. It's all in good fun. Vena now. Vena now. Finds Cerrone. Antonio Cerrone. Finds Michele Petretta. Michele Petretta puts the ball in. Jimmy makes his way by, but intercepted by Alessandro Pasquale, who gets the ball up to Petretta. Michele Petretta now. Unable to get by. Giuseppe Mainetti now finds Fabrizio, who finds Mirko. Mirko now up to Cerrone. Antonio Cerrone. Up the wing to Luca Davidmeo. Luca, solid cross with a little too much mustard on it, makes its way out. But it is Terminio attacking right now. Here we go. We now have a goal kick to Terminio. To Sporting. But you hear I tifosi di Terminio sono cari e pronti. Dobbiamo segnare per loro. No, niente. Repucci now gives chase. Repucci gives chase. Repucci now tries to find the ball, but now Fabrizio Denunzio. Fabrizio Denunzio to Cerrone on the wing. Cerrone puts the ball in. And just over the net, out for a corner kick. Angolo Terminio. Adesso i ragazzi provano di entrare nella porta. Terminio. La forza ci sta. Repucci. Chi segna? Kunzo, Repucci, Cerrone, Mirko. Vediamo Fabrizio Denunzio con l'angolo per Terminio. Right into the hands of the goalie nella portiere. I see the football club group chat is active. I see Anthony P, Alan, Trick, John, Mikey, everybody in there. We'll have to check in on the YouTube stream too. We appreciate anybody who is, if the stream looks like it's going all right now. That's good. I see Julian Golfarini, Fabrizio De Bellis, Gruzzuli, David. Everybody in the group chat, whether you are, se sei tifosi di Terminio o un tifoso di Sporting, Benvenuti alla nostra diretta. 94 di voi belli siete guardando adesso da tutto il mondo, dall'America, Australia, Canada e anche qui a Volturara Irpina per chi non ha potuto venire allo stadio. Antonio Cerrone with the cross in, unable to find an attacker, gives chase, and now the counter attack. As we continue to see we have another player down, it looks like, for Sporting on defense. Potential muscle injury, potential waste of time. You can hear the Terminio bench asking, and now Leone as well, asking if they're just trying to kill the momentum of the game. But the fans are ready and want another goal. You can tell this is anybody's match. You could tell, folks, if we do put one back, there's no telling. I think we'll definitely be able to get the second goal in there and make it 3-2, depending on how much time remaining. Let me check the clock now. As we see, we're approaching the 30th minute of the second half. So about 15 minutes left. 15 minuti rimangono nella partita. Più recupero e vediamo se possiamo trovare il secondo gol e poi la terza per noi. Rough, it appears, with the injured players now off the field, and a throw in to Sporting. Free kick, Terminio. Leone. The horns for Terminio beeping again. They want the goal. Makes its way to Petretta. The players looking to find their way. We need something. There we go. That's the point. Cleared out by Luca David Mayo, but a throw in now too. Sporting. As the sun does start to go down here, we're wondering if the lights will go on soon. So you can still see, but vision is getting a little tougher out here as the sun will go down shortly. Hopefully the players on the pitch can still see better, but ball clear now. Oh, in a dangerous position. Gives chase, Simone. Offside's called, it looks like. Offside's called, fuori gioco. Adesso proviamo di nuovo di salire. Fabrizio De Nunzio. Avanti. Trova Luca David Mayo. Oh, was unable to trap it. You can see the cold maybe getting into the muscles as the game slows down. Hoping everybody will be able to continue. It's the throw in now for Sporting. Great header by Fabrizio to find. Unable to, Kunze then unable to find a teammate. Well headed out by Alessandro to prevent the counter-attack. Mirko, again, having a word with the referee, wondering how much time they will be able to waste on the other team as they continue to try Sporting to make their way down. Well defended by Giuseppe Magnienti there in the box, but the threat still continues. Shot just wide of the net. Simone Volpe looks like he had it covered.
Vai Terminio!
Giuseppe Magnienti now kicks the ball up. Lets it the stands over here for Termino wondering how handball was not called there. Oh, as it looks like two players now on the ground, a cramp for Jimmy from Sporting, and potentially some more time wasting. And you see the sportsmanship here that regardless of if it's with time wasting, our players still helping out with the potential cramp. As we now wait for another there's now some of the magical spray / cream, the numbing agent or whatever it is, the warming agent that helps with the magical cramps of footballers. Hopefully it can be applied, get the game underway again. As the lights start to come on now, we are now playing under the lights as an afternoon game goes into the evening. Here's now the ref looking for a card to give to our, potentially to the president or the coach of Terminio. And now a red card given to El Presidente. As we see now the fans cheering on. I mean, the president getting a red card does not typically mean much for the gameplay. If anything, it's more of a sign that, you know, he's got his team's back and whatnot. But of course, we want to make sure that it doesn't have an impact on how the ref is calling the match. But I think the president's Eugenio's argument would be that's already happened. But overall, I will say the ref has done a good job of controlling the energy of the derby. Has he gotten 100% of the calls right? Probably not, but again, this is Seconda Categoria. So we give him credit for controlling the tensions as Marino De Pucci looks to try to get the ball, but a little too long for Marino De Pucci. As now with just minutes left to go, the fans here continuing to ask the ref how much time he will let them waste. Actually, if I see correctly, since all the little kids are gone from here, what I think behind the net, they're going behind the net to try to distract the goalie of the other team and probably try to see the goals from straight up. That is amazing to see. All the little 10-year-olds have gone down by the goal we're trying to score on. To be the ultra section. As now Sporting makes their way, trying to push, but Luca David Meo defending well. Haven't even had a chance to have another sip of that beer since the first sip because I've just been so focused. There hasn't been a minute of missing action here. As now, a big move to make the way down the field, but well over the net. Niente preoccupazione per Simone Volpe. Giuseppe Magnienti picks the ball up, but makes its way straight to the Sporting defense. our link-up passing has not been today what it normally is, and that is for sure. Of course, the pressure of the derby is one thing, but a big save.
Lunga!
Kicked up long. And now a foul called against Sporting. In a decently dangerous position. A little straight on, but we'll see if Fabrizio can find a way to find someone. As now Fabrizio D'Annunzio stands over the ball for a dangerous free kick. Can we score? Can they do it? Here we go, folks. Fabrizio D'Annunzio, free kick, Terminio. Chipped up. Unable to find. Oh, and now the counter-attack. Can it be prevented? Michele Vena giving chase. And Giuseppe Mainenti. The ball chipped up straight to Simone Volpe. No worry there. As now Simone Volpe looks to send the ball up the field. Finds Girone. Gets to Repucci. As now Petretta gets the ball to Repucci. Repucci. Marino Repucci. The fans are shouting for a foul as Repucci is in the ground in pain. A hard hit taken to the shins. As now the ball out for a Sporting throw-in, it appears. On these cold evenings too, you know, it can be a tough hit to the shins, and with the size of the shin guards players are wearing these days, to try to make sure they have top speed. You know, a hit to the as now the ref trying to regain control. You see, you can hear, I don't know if you can hear from here, but the kids are singing. Yeah, the kids are singing over there behind the bello. I nostri tifosi, I ragazzini sono cantando vicino alla porta di Sporting. Bello. Nice pass up to Giuseppe Mainetti. Oh, ball up to the bounce throw-in for Terminio with minutes to go. As you can see, the time wasting, it appears, continues as no ball is sent over. With 3 minutes left in regulation, with just good amount of stoppage time. Hopefully, Giuseppe Mainetti puts the ball in. Finds. Oh, and now comfortably to the goal. Gives chase to. But now around 2 minutes actually left in regulation now. Che partita che ce l'abbiamo. Foul called against Terminio. And there will be no rush from Sporting. You know, again, we're really going to have to try to break something through. It appears they have changed their formation to lockdown defense. And we haven't been able to make our way through. Doesn't look like any other players are warming up on the sidelines for Terminio, potentially il capitano. Non vedo più giocatori preparando per entrare, adesso la vedo forse il capitano che sta in piedi, però forse sta in piedi per la nervosia. As now Girone gets the ball over to Repucci. Marino Repucci now. Cross in. to find Kunzo. Now Petretta gives chase. There's now a foul called again against Terminio with just minutes to spare. Sonia dice esche all'America. Dici ciao Sonia.
Un saluto agli amici americani, italo-americani, esche.
Grande Sonia. Grande salute. A big shout out. Sonia says hi to all of our American friends out there. There's now the ball out again, and again, no time will be, no rush by. We are waiting now. There's 7 minutes of stoppage time. 7 minuti,
Io ho sentito dire 7.
We think. We think.
Ma che fai?
It appears potentially 7 minutes of stoppage time. We're not sure. But now another foul called. Penso qualcuno ha sentito 7 minuti di recupero. The fans of Terminio having in jest, telling them to get up. They believe there's a bit of simulation happening here. Even the Terminio players. So we'll see if the ref does add this to the stoppage time as well. At this point, we gotta just hope we can pull back one more and get 1 point out of this game. Again, we're here with the Dragons. Win or lose, siamo sempre al fianco dei nostri giocatori. È tutto. Vincere o perdere, siamo draghi per sempre. Speriamo oggi potremo trovare qualche soluzione in questi ultimi minuti per prendere un gol, almeno per prendere un punto. Però lo stesso, settimana prossima ci siamo di nuovo qui. As now the ball up. Alessandro Pasquale able to avoid the corner kick, but still in possession of, as Girone gives chase. Girone gets the ball to Luca David Mayo. Can Luca get there? Luca David Mayo gets there. Puts the ball up, not to anybody though. As now, it's just a few. Waiting for all of the. As now we see Sport. Luca David Mayo again. As now we see Simone Volpe. As now a throw-in called for, or a free kick called for Sporting. Really hard for the boys to really put something together right now. Last 10 minutes or so of the match have really not seen control. Gotta hope they can find some method to find the energy. As now a throw into Sporting. Ball win now. Terminio.
Dai raga, vai!
As now throwing for Luca David Mayo. Smart move to clear out now. Moves up. Can we make it on this? Finds Girone. Gets to Repucci.
Appoggiati.
Repucci to Mainenti. Mainenti. Up to Girone. Gets his way to Girone. Girone looking for a foul. Ball in. Finding Mirko. No foul called. Back to Repucci. Repucci finds Mainenti. Mainenti puts a ball in. Out for a corner or a throw in. Ball now sent in. One of the last potential plays of the game. A corner, a throw in called, not a corner. Throw in Mainenti. Ball back up. Free kick called against. There's another player staying down to waste time. Mainenti now looking for the ball.
Arbitro! Arbitro!
Head it up. Now. Luca making his way. Well done by Luca David Mayo to get the ball up the field. Finds Girone. Girone now. Finds Petretta. Michele Petretta. No. Ball called out of bounds. With just minutes left. Maybe seconds, depending on what the ref is truly calling here. But now, Terminio still trying to make the way down the field. Proviamo ancora. Vai Giuseppe. Giuseppe Mainenti. Gets the ball to Marino Repucci. Marino. Marino. Repucci. Marino Repucci. And the ref calls it. That's the final whistle. 2-1 for Sporting Volturara. The players now going to have a word with the ref. And that's both derbies that we have now lost this season. Unfortunately, could not pull one together. The Dragons go down. The fans of Terminio a bit disappointed now today. And unfortunately, couldn't pull it off. Ooh. Hey. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Ringraziamo a tutti voi che siete guardati oggi. Una partita un po' difficile. Non potevamo vincere e portare tutto che abbiamo dovuto fare. Però almeno c'è sempre un'altra partita. Il campionato non è finita. Auguri allo Sporting. L'anno scorso abbiamo vinto tutti e due noi e questo anno voi. Peccato, però speriamo che noi vinciamo il campionato e poi siamo a posto. Però a tutti i tifosi, a Volturara, a tutto il mondo, ringraziamo sempre, siamo draghi per sempre, tutti anche sempre per Volturara, avanti per il comune e il popolo di Volturara. Allora, adesso andiamo a fare una birra e che potremmo dire, You know, today it's their day, right? What can we say? Last year we won both derbies. This year they won both derbies. There's not really much we can say except we think we're going to hopefully still win the championship, and that's what really matters here today. and that we're both, derby signifies that there's two teams in one area that are pushing football forward for the area. So we really appreciate the ability to even have a derby. And so congratulations to Sporting today. Today's your day. Hopefully tomorrow will be ours. But we'll go back now, always alongside our Terminio Ultras and i Draghi. Ringraziamo agli Ultras che sono venuti oggi allo stadio nel freddo anche per vedere una partita difficile, però sempre urlando tutto, specialmente i ragazzi dell'Academy, i piccoli, siete i più forti sempre. Allora ringraziamo a tutti e ci vediamo a Volturara. Ciao, buonanotte. Olè. E vai Fabrizio.
C'era tutto.
We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.